enough that he'll make the devil a lie. He loves you enough that he'll shut down the enemy's mouth. He loves you enough that he'll confound the wise. He loves you enough that he will amaze the doctors. He loves you enough. Yes. Ooh, yeah. He loves you enough that he died for you. He loves you enough that the blood that poured out of his side is good for the healing of what you're ailing with. Somebody shout, he loves me. Oh, oh, oh. He loves me. I don't care if JoJo don't love me. Jesus loves me. And the songwriter said, I don't know why Jesus loves me. And I don't know why he even cared. The next thing Jesus did, because now we're in the middle of the road. Touch your neighbor, touch your neighbor. And say, oh, neighbor, I see you in the middle of the road. Jesus got to make a decision. Either he's going to turn around and go back the other way, or you're going to have to cross over to where Jesus is, because Jesus never turns around and go back the other way. He's always pushing forward. I came to tell you, this is a night of an unexpected encounter. The woman didn't expect to meet Jesus on the road. She did not expect to have another crowd interfering with her only son's death. She did not expect that Jesus was going to do anything. Now I grab her with the text, Brother Elder. I said, how is it that she didn't know anything about Jesus? Because he was popular. She didn't know anything about Jesus. And what I love about this woman, she wasn't the one soliciting his hand. She wasn't the one asking anything. But if you read the text, you notice that Jesus, he's doing all the talking. God help me here. Sometimes, girls, we need to shut down a little bit and let Jesus talk to us a little while. Look at your girl. Look at somebody, anybody, everybody, and say, every now and then, you need to just shut it down a little bit. She didn't ask Jesus any questions, because most girls, they be trying to reach for Jesus. Now my only provision has died. What am I going to do? Because in the custom of the day, when there was no husband, but they had sons, it was the son's responsibility to take care of mama. When now she don't have a husband and she don't have a son, now I can only imagine, how am I going to make it? Because back in the Bible days, women could not work. They couldn't hold a job. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. They had to depend on the man to be their provider. What she did not know, that Jesus, God incarnated, was the provider. I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor its seed begging for bread. She didn't know that on the roadside provisions were already being made. She didn't know on the roadside she didn't have to worry about a mortgage. She didn't have to worry about eating. She didn't have to worry about any money, because provision was on the road right along with her. Shout it out! Shout it gonna recoup, let alone regroup. Maybe it's just me by myself. I'm the only one that have suffered a great loss. And I begin to question God. I know where I am. I'm in verse number 14. A loss is a loss. Just look at somebody saying that was profound. But when you lose something and you can't figure out if it was significant enough, and you can't figure out how am I going to get through life, maybe you haven't lost anything significant enough that make you scratch your hair out, sit up all night long, wondering if God is going to do anything. And if he's going to do it, when is he going to do it? Because I need him to do it quick, fast, and in a hurry. We're living in critical days where ain't nobody concerned about nobody but themselves. They're still on the road, and the grave diggers, they're at the grave site waiting to throw dirt on the dead boy. Sidebar, if you please. There are some people who don't expect you to live through your midnight. They're waiting for your demise so they can get your church position. They're waiting for you to give up the ghost on your job so they can have your paycheck. There are some people who don't want you to live because they're jealous and envious, and they're ready to throw dirt on your grave site. But I came to tell somebody, anybody, everybody that needs Jesus to give them life again. The Bible says you shall live and not die to declare the works of my God. Say yeah. As I say yeah. Jesus does something that is unconventional. If you're writing something down, write this down. If you want a miracle, you got to get out of the conventional space and do something unconventional. What you mean, preacher? If you're used to just sitting real quiet, but you need God in a hurry, you might have to unconventionally jump up out of your shoes and take a good lap around the church and say, this is what I'm believing God for. Look at me crazy, but when I'm in a death situation, I got to do what's necessary. The Bible says Jesus does something that is unconventional. He reaches over and touches the dead thing. According to Jewish laws, they are not supposed to touch anything dead. But I heard a songwriter say, all I need is one touch from the master's hand, and I will be made whole. Clap your hands tonight as I go to my seat. The Bible says that he touches the dead thing. I came to ask you a question. Is there anything that died in your life, that died prematurely, that shouldn't have never died, and you need Jesus to resurrect it again? I dare you to throw up your hands and say, touch me one more time. Touch me one more time. Touch me one more time. I need one more touch Now, Jesus did something that a counselor should never do. He told the woman, don't weep no more. We are taught in counseling, in grief counseling, never tell the counselee that suffered a loss not to cry, because crying cleanses the soul. Jesus told her, don't weep no more. I'm glad you asked me why he told her that, because she did not know that she was looking at the resurrection and she was looking at life. Shake 3 people by the hand, and I want you to tell them with your outside voice, I feel something coming alive in me. I feel something breaking up in me. I feel something resurrecting in me. God is about to do something new. God is about to do something ridiculous. God is about to show himself. God is throwing his weight around. Though he slay me, yet will I trust him. All the days of my appointed time, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Oh! Yeah. He said, stop crying. I just want you to shake your neighbor one more time. As that something in me just came alive. You may not like it, but it just came alive in me. All of my dead dreams, all of my broken promises just came alive in me. Yeah. Everything that God promised you, I want you to get ready, because he's getting ready to bust a move. He's getting ready to hit your house. Yes, the miracle is on the way. The blessing is around the corner. If you believe, shout, I believe. Shout, I believe. So it's coming alive. Touch your neighbor and say, the preacher said that it's coming alive. Yeah. The ministry that's been on lockdown is coming alive. Yeah. The money that's been held up is coming in my hands. Yeah. Now. In my conclusion, he reaches over and touched the dead thing. And then he speaks to it. Tell your neighbor, God is speaking to the dead stuff. First, you got to recognize this. Please, y'all tell me to go sit down, and I'm going. I promise. If you tell me to go sit down, I'm going. There are some things that should have died that was holding you up. But then the one thing that shouldn't have never died, that was pushing you forward, the devil don't like that now. Because just at your point of belief tonight, he is now trying to figure out, how do I go back to hell and tell the chieftain prophetic word. But every demon that has come out against you, he got to go back to hell with his assignment canceled. And the chief demon has got to deal with him. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, God knows how to fight for us. Yes, he's fighting for you to come out of it. He's fighting for you to come through it. He's fighting for you to have the victory. Somebody say, in my final conclusion, that's my second close. In my final conclusion, he says something. Before this weekend is out, he gonna speak again, just to remind you that you got to live now. As a matter of fact, please let me say this. If the devil really had his way, he should have killed you in the last test. If the devil had his way, he should have killed you when you stopped coming to the temple and was doing what you wanted to do. He should have killed you in that car accident. Who am I preaching to right now? He should have killed you when the doctor gave you the diagnosis. He should have killed you when you lost your job. He should have killed you when you lost your house. But touch about 5 people and say, I'm too hard to kill now. I know too much about my future. I know too much about my destiny. I know too much about what God said. I know too much about what I see. I know too much about my God. He should have killed me when I was by myself. He should have killed me when I was drugging and drinking. He should have killed me at the last test. But right now, I'm too hard to kill. I can't die now. I got too much future. I got too much joy. I got too much peace. I can't die now. I can't die now. Shake somebody by the hand and say, don't you die now. Don't you die now. Your future looks better than your past. Don't you die now. Don't you die now. The promise is right at your door. Don't you die now. No, no. No, 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 no. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord. My third close. Oh. My third close. Don't let me get a third win, because we're going to be here for a minute. But I promise you, I ain't, I'm going back to the house and go to bed. But don't let me get a third win. After he touched the dead thing, spoke to it, and said, get up. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I think I hear Jesus telling you to get up. He shot the hole. Nah. Somebody didn't get it. I want you to take your forefinger and point it at their nose. It's the only time you get to point at somebody. And said, Jesus is telling you, get up. We've been acting like monkeys without bananas too wants to shake your faith and tell you that if I brought you out of the last thing, what makes you believe that I ain't gonna bring you out of this? I can't get no help right there. I need a praise right there. Anybody believe that since he brought you out the last trial, what makes you think he ain't gonna bring you out of this? Yeah! If my daughter was here, she know right about there. That's my little dance movement. I got to get my little praise going right there, but they don't know me, and that's okay. But right about there, oh, now you done messed me up. Because the last trial, I'm trying to find somebody. Come here, baby girl. Come here, baby girl. The last trial that almost killed you, it didn't kill you. You're still here. Can I tell you what it does? It pushes you to give God praise. It pushes you to give God glory. The last trial, the last one, the last one. Somebody said the last one, 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 the last one. There was one crowd that was crying and falling out. And then there was another crowd that was over here with Jesus that had come from seeing him work miracles. Now, if y'all don't really act like y'all happy, I'm gonna throw my shoe. Because the crowd that was with Jesus, I didn't say it, the Bible said they were jubilant as if they had just left a festival. Which means I need to see you practice. Let me see how happy you can get. Let me see how happy. Holler, scream, dance, shout. Holler, scream, dance, shout. Holler, scream, dance, shout. I'm just trying to show you something. I'm sorry, y'all. But y'all gotta be sad. I'm sorry. Take that smile off your face. This group over here was the group following the widow woman. You the widow woman. That's Jesus. You the widow woman. Come and stand right here. Because he on the front row. And y'all gonna inch towards each other. You gonna inch towards him. He gonna inch towards you. Because I want them to see this. Y'all got to be crying, falling out. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Y'all know how to act. But now y'all are happy. But when they cross paths, their jubilant spirit is going to leap on y'all. Go to inching. Inch. You ain't too happy now, mother. The widow woman is at a crossroad. And they cross his path. And she bumps into Jesus. And Jesus bumps into her. Well, look what happens. Everybody over here is happy. And everybody over here gets happy. Because they have met. Touch your neighbors and neighbor. I'm expecting my miracle. I'm expecting. I'm going to say. She had to make a decision that even when they crossed paths, she still had to make a decision if she really wanted to see her son again. Now this is when I got tickled in the text, because the grave diggers are at the grave site waiting on a dead body. That's how God would do. He will stand you up in the face of your adversaries. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Because the grave diggers represents the adversary. He'll stand you up in front of those that said you'll never make it out of your situation. He'll announce you. That's my last point. Shake somebody by the hand and